Misha's looking very summery for her birthday vacation. Happy birthday, belatedly.
Thank you.
Good morning from the airport.
I don't think you're going to looking like that.
So Misha turned 21 in January this year, and one of her birthday presents from my grandparents was to visit Poland, which is somewhere she's always wanted to go. And given that I am suddenly back from Australia for a couple of weeks, I wangled my way in on the trip. Alright, I don't love this rug situation that keeps happening. I feel something kind of Italian about the feeling of this square. Happy birthday, Mish.
Everybody.
Happy birthday, Misha.
Happy birthday, Mish.
You can have a try.
Beef dumpling.
Out of 10?
Well, look at 8, it could be higher.
Alright, nice.
Good, you like it.
This is the hottest anyone has ever been. We're making an emergency trip to Zara. This is not what you're supposed to do on a cultural holiday, but I'm going to have to, because as you can see I've had to roll my sleeves up because my underarms are a disgrace and I'm a bit sweaty. Misha, on the other hand, is wearing a woolen cardigan and tights. So Misha and I did some investigating before we came and both came across this place, which is supposed to be really great for dinner, but we thought as we are passing by we're going to have a quick squiz, check out the menu in advance in case we don't like it, because then we have time to change our minds. Isn't that right, Grandad?
It certainly is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just checking now.
€6. Into the old cloth hall we go. Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep waiting for Misha to finish going for her 800th toilet break of the day. It's about 7:15 p.m. now, and we are going to head back towards the piazza that way and hopefully find somewhere for dinner. Yeah, and the square is where that building is, just up ahead, so it's super close, so the location's incredible. Oh, look at that golden hour glow, Mish. Golden hour, golden hour, golden hour. Another day in Poland, and I'm heading in for breakfast. to a cafe called Moja because I found it online, and they do inexpensive smoothies and juices and salads and really nice sounding food. So we picked up to go and get one of those because I think it's almost lunchtime now. So I will probably go and grab lunch with my grandma in a minute when we get back to the hotel, and Misha and Grandad, of course, are heading off to Auschwitz this afternoon. I figured I'd probably get a few questions about why I'm not going to Auschwitz. It's just because I actually am not that keen to go. I know it's very important to see, but I learned a lot about it at school. I've read about it. I'm very familiar with the goings on. But I don't know that it's something I want to see in person. So I have opted out that day, and my grandmother has actually been before. So she's opted out of going a second time. So I said I would spend the day with her instead. It is so hot outside. I've just checked my iPhone weather app and it's 34 degrees. I didn't dress for that. So I've just got back to my hotel room. It is about 3:20 now. So I'm gonna have a quick costume change, and then I'm gonna go meet one of my friends, Joanna, who lives here, for a coffee, I think, or just for a catch up, because I don't get to see her very often with us living in very different countries. So I have a catch up with her, and then time dependent, I'll either just come back and probably have a freshen up again before dinner, or if I have plenty of time, I'll come back, freshen up, and then Grandma and I are going to go for drinks before the others get back from their epic day out. I pressed the wrong button and now the lift is going up. Now that is a nice espresso martini. Another glorious day in Poland. It is a bit overcast today, but no matter, because we are getting the buggy for the next hour or so around the city, doing a little bit of a tour with an audio guide, and then we end up at the Schindler Museum, and we're going to go around there and maybe around some other tourist attractions too.
And of course, if you've got any questions about anything, don't be shy, ask me, I will try to answer.
Thank you.
The Krakow Synagogue. It was built in the first half of the 17th century on the walls.
We're at Cooper Synagogue right now, and
The
apparently
synagogue
Cooper
was
in Hebrew
destroyed during World
means
War
something
II,
very spiritual,
and then
but
it served as a
in
ritual
Polish it
poultry
means poop, so
slaughterhouse.
it's the Poop Synagogue.
The synagogue was renovated only.
So this building used to all be little traditional Jewish shops, and our tour guide just told us that the person who now owns this building has kept all the original signs from each Jewish shop and any artifacts that were inside when he bought the building. So this one used to be a tailor shop, and if you look closely, you can see that there's still a little mannequin in the window. Don't know if you can really see that. And then there's a sewing machine just down here at the bottom, which again, of course you can't see because all you can see is my reflection. Great. cocktails, we decided to come have a quick squiz around the castle. So we just arrived. So we are going to have a quick squiz around the grounds. We're not going to go in because you have to pay, and a couple of people have said it's not really that worthwhile. So we're just going to have a wander around and then catch up with the others. And depending on the time, either go for dinner straight away, maybe have a pre-dinner cocktail because we are on vacation, or maybe we'll have other plans. Who knows? Okay, so tonight is our last night in Krakow. We fly home about midday tomorrow, so we're not going to have much time to do stuff in the morning. So with that in mind, I'm probably going to sign off now. We have just been out for dinner, had just some Italian food because you can never go wrong with Italian food. Wandering around the square and then back to the hotel to go to bed. Anyway, I'm signing off now, unless anything exciting happens in the next 18 hours or so, which I doubt it will. Well, who knows. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next video, wherever that may be. Bye!